Oh, that gave me chills. Missing person alert.
Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub on their person.
5 beds, 6 baths, 200 square feet. $12,000? I feel like the guy wearing a bush pertains to our next day. And then also that devalued house that was overgrown to hell. Is that also something we're gonna have to deal with? Oh. No! Okay. So this is what the so I was right. This is what a network error is. Oh no. Well, apparently the audio works. So we have to go off of memory here. A 100%. All right. This is our, oh, first off, let's, science mysteries. God, I'm getting flashbacks to primary school, watching old VHS tapes on those old TVs.
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies.
Oh,
From the Black
geez.
Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well.
God, I'm being taken back down memory lane.
This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse, a newly discovered species known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence. Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet, modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen.
Okay.
What do you think? Is this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought? Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
So I'm guessing we're gonna get like a mouse that can speak English or something? A new office pet. We're excited to introduce you all to our brand new office pet, Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and as serious about pest control as we are. Give Whiskers a warm welcome if you see him wander by your desk. Note, please refrain from picking him up or feeding Whiskers as he is still getting to know everyone in the office, and he has a scheduled feeding time.
Whiskers will be feeding on you, and the only thing that will be picked up is your remains.
Alright, another coupon, a silver medallion. 100% pure silver, and it comes free with an iron chain for convenience. For both safety, whether you're in or out of a home, never let the medallion leave your sight. So get it whenever you can. The discount, pedal to the metal. Wait, how does that keep me? First off, that's a shitty discount. But second off, how is it supposed to keep me safe? I guess I could just put it on and then position it over my heart. And if someone's firing a gun at me with like a low caliber weapon, I guess, and they aim for my chest, I can stop like a heart shot. But it's the only use case scenario I can think of how it's going to keep me safe. I guess maybe use it as a weapon as well. Like use a chain and then swing it around like a flail, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Oof. Clock in. I wonder how many days there are. No new entries. I'm assuming we're probably gonna get more.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permission, so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Okay, yeah, new entries. Also, what was with the old English? Starting to think Carol is not who she seems to be.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now.
False beat.
I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
He's mentioning he only eats the vegetables he grows in his garden, the fruits and vegetables in his garden.
Please hold.
And false beats like to grow inside of homegrown stuff. Let's read through this first. So, attic gnome. They're a type of gnome to nest in attic ceilings. Homeowners infested with gnomes, the attic gnomes, who report knocking, rapping? I'm assuming they meant tapping, but it's just a typo. Coming from their ceilings. Surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation system. So their feeding habits can be a boon to homeowners. They consume dust, cobwebs, and other household pests such as spiders. When they're frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust, particulates in the air, causing air quality issues in the household. They're very easily frightened. Okay. So, remove an attic gnome from a household. You want to dust and clean your attic's ceilings regularly to avoid giving a source of food. It'll prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your home as well. Cellar grotto. Oh, it's this thing. They are large cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars or basements. Homeowners will report bad smells coming from the basement, higher humidity, notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Interesting. So they introduce a number of dangerous pests in the home, and heightened humidity they introduce can cause warped floorboards, weakened foundation, other hazards. Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator, presenting them with a gift of gold. Creator often resides somewhere within the grotto subterranean lake. So for safety, you want to bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment to your excursion, or consider utilizing the grotto removal team. Interesting. A Fey Feast. So Fey Feasts are mid to large sized piles of various edible foods, substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and then species of fungi. They are known to appear near eating areas of a home. They're not dangerous to consume, but left untouched can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests, cockroaches, carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of hospitable presence and should be consumed immediately once sighted to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. So for maximum assured safety, all people living in the home should partake in the feast. In the Fey flu. Okay, so the Fey flu, it's a rare dangerous disease commonly spread by a household Fey. Like, what is a Fey? So symptoms of Fey flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root, and skin pores and blooming. What is that? Oh my god, that is... Oh, I don't like that. Fey flu is rarely fatal, but can have long-lasting effects on the lifetime health of an infected human. Long-term symptoms include dizziness, fatigue, monocolored vision, deliriousness, and endless dreams. There's no cure for the Fey flu. You can take precautions against it by keeping a clean, Fey-free home. So wait, the Fey flu is rarely fatal, but they call it the fatal Fey flu. Floor roots. So the floor roots, tree brown roots that grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in its vicinity. So they grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. If they're not spotted quickly, they're known to strangle human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in the family household. They require something to wrap around before they seize their growth, so it's advised to acquire dolls or similar human-shaped items, I guess, to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. Morning and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make repairs to floors needed, or utilize home repair service. The Horde. Horde are an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that are known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. So, tendency to store vast quantities of trash in a home make them prone to spreading disease in the home's inhabitants. So, rotten food, used syringes, rusty metal are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced. So, once it's introduced in a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. Advised to sell the home at the first sign to make the relocation process go more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, keep the house clean and tidy. Introduction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. But also, you now have the risk of metamorphosis. Laundry note. Laundry gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick fiber-like fur. They unfold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. Homeowners' laundry gnomes often report loud, rattling, or banging sounds coming from their washing machine. Missing socks. I feel like that's very specific. Laundry gnomes pose no threat to humans, but they can lead to broken washing machines, dryers, which can occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to other problems in a home. Laundry gnome should not be left to their own devices. They'll move on from a home if they are no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect every piece of laundry before washing. A night gnome. Night gnomes are small, hairy creatures with a pointed head. They're known to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes report frequent sightings of them in the middle of the night. They report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans, but if you suffer from heart conditions, consider wearing a sleeping mask to prevent being startled by their presence. Night gnomes will move on to their other homes when they become bored or restless of your sleeping activities. It's no guarantee, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. Night Wisp. That sounded like a voice. So night wisps are a subspecies of wisp in the form of bright flinging lights that are known to hover outside windows and whispering. Okay, so it was a voice I was hearing. Whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. They're not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. Night wisps will move on from homes after a week, so, if they're ignored, it sounds like. It's advised to drown out their whispers with music or wearing sleep masks to prevent sleep disruption. Alright? Portal. Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than a homeowner's discovered, most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals report cold drafts, strange dreams, strong desire to enter. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they're discovered. They can initially cause drafts and introduce heating problems to a home. If a portal is sealed shut, or portal should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, other common building materials. They should be airtight to not allow anything to come inside the home. Advise utilize home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. So wait, why are they dangerous then? Is it like if you move through, you just can't go back? Or are there like other creatures from the other side? Seedling. They're small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. They're known for burrowing outdoor plants, gardens, off the roots and nearby weeds. While their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently anything for competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. To remove a seedling from a garden, you don't want to go near their established feeding grounds. Instead, one should use a hose, sprinkler, range devices that use water and drown the seedlings from afar. Interesting. A travel gnome. That's just a souk. Oh, wait. There he is. Travel gnomes are highly invasive subspecies of gnome that are known to stow away inside luggage of unsuspecting travelers and introduce themselves to new households. Most commonly found in highly forested areas of the globe. They affect the household in various ways, often create expansive gardens inside their new homes, leaving soil plants, common outdoor pests in their wake. Gardens, in addition to producing dangerous pests, can also create foundational problems at home if they continue to grow unabated. Spraying pesticides and weed killer in a home can deter travel gnomes' gardening prospects, so they'll wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one can invite others to stay at their household and create new opportunities for a travel gnome to stow away in a visitor's luggage. That is so... that's so BS. Well, this guy is dealing with... what was it? A false speed, it seems like. So he's mentioning either like a stomach bug or something. This mentions like digestive issues. It also mentions back problems, but it doesn't really... he doesn't mention back problems. And he's also mentioned that it hasn't gone away. And the problem is that this stays around forever. So I've explained why his stomach problems haven't gone away. And he only eats fresh fruits and vegetables that are grown in his garden. And these disguise themselves among fruits and vegetables. So I got bad news for you, dude.
Told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house.
Ah, the night
When I
gnome.
close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
First off, it's a night gnome. Second off... oh god, that's an incredible and such a comical old lady voice. Also, replace that A with a different vowel, and you would have a much funnier name. Alright, night gnome. This one's a pretty cut and dry one.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Which one was this?
Please hold.
There's a black mold, right? Well... I guess there could be black mold in the vents. Wait, it doesn't explain the banging sounds. What about the attic gnome? Often report knocking, tapping sounds, surplus of dust coming out of her ventilation. That could be it. They can be a boon. They consume dust. When they're frightened, they'll expel their meals, which can send quantities of dust in the air, causing air quality issues in the household. So that would explain both the banging as well as the air quality. Because I'm not seeing anything else that could... Because, like, the black molds, I mean, it could technically be inside the what's it called? The vents, right? But it doesn't explain the banging. Yeah, nothing else seems like it. Okay, so this seems like an attic gnome. Thank you.
Please help me. The police refuse to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart.
Rosebush?
The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed
Oh,
and
no?
checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor
Bees.
Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much.
Bees.
Please say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
So it's not the false rose bush.
Please hold.
Because he was last seen in bed, and that meant he would have to go outside. What else like children? Wait, gentle buzz. Ooh, the buzzing sounds. That would explain the bees. Well, ma'am, I got bad news, but I guess also some good news. The bad news is there's nothing. He's gone. If Jeremy is all you have left, I got bad news. You've now got nothing left. But good news is, you ever heard of a memory wisp? We can help with the grieving process. Oh no. And it's not just the fact that he's gone, but he's gonna starve to death. So he's gonna die within a matter of weeks. Like, it's gonna be like a month where he's just slowly dying on the inside. And I don't think there's a way you can remove it either.
Hi.
And
I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor.
That's a hob.
I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
So first off, that's a hob.
Please hold.
And also, do you just watch the child in here die? And do they see the outside as well as they die? Oh, no, I hate that. But also, this is probably a fracture hob, right? Because the random food makes sense to prevent them from metamorphosis. Okay. Because the random food on the ground told me it was a hob. And then he's getting fractures in the house. So, fracture hob. What's nice is that I think of myself as having a terrible, terrible memory. But what's nice is that, like, for example, with hobs, you know, like, the moment there's, like, any random food involved, right? That's how you know. You can kind of categorize them. So, like, even though there's a lot of stuff, you know that there's only a small amount of stuff that, for example, could take children or pets. There's only a small amount that would clean stuff or do stuff at night, like the hobs. Or if there's, like, you know, random food, then you know it's got to be that too. So it's stuff like that where even if, though I would say my memory's not the best, you still have, like, something to go off of. It's kind of like Phasmophobia, where it's a logic game. Where, like, yeah, you're reading everything, but you can kind of narrow it down based off of, like, certain qualities and stuff like that.
Rumber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party I'm setting up here.
Big old party.
Studio, and we're gonna need that orange.
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer ass.
Too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean? And I need that orange drink to feed my brew. Second thought, y'all still got that cheesy greaser. Too many mouths. Maybe pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Got a big old party. I'm having a party. Oh, I hate that. Oh, please don't be cursed. Okay.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and found my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
That sounds like a Fey flu.
Please hold.
That sounds like a Fey flu. Because the Fey flu mentions monochrome vision and then something else with the eyes. I think it's a Fey flu. Oh, jeez.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
Sound like the Cowardly Lion. Fucking Wizard of Oz.
Please hold.
Do we get this back? Okay, cool. So something creating holes. Floor root. Wait, but they mentioned a greyhounds. And this would only wrap around like small stuff. It's not gonna be that. Wait, unicorn funk. Wait, what's this one again? That's fiercely digging around or inside. Oh! So he's having like broken floorboards and just holes in the house. And then the dog went missing. So the dog may have woke up something underneath the soil and was taken away, I guess. Because nothing else, when I was reading, nothing else from what I understand creates necessarily holes in the house. Like, this is the only thing that can lead to having just random holes in the house. Because, like, the floor roots come out of, like, already made cracks, right? They don't create the cracks themselves. Nothing that I know of when I was reading through necessarily creates a hole in the house. And he's specifically mentioning, like, he's finding holes. And his dog is now missing. I think that's unicorn fungi. So I'm guessing also as time goes, like, as the days progress, we're just getting more and more stuff as well, it seems like.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room.
It's not Thanksgiving yet.
And the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. And my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn
Oh, what was that?
What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
It's that, it's this one, the travel gnome.
Please hold.
This is the one that if you go on vacation, it can stow away in your luggage. And then they leave, okay, yeah, they leave around dirt and stuff like that. How many more do we have? This is taking a while. Oh, I've been recording for like 2 hours. I gotta edit this all down too, that's fun.
There's something in my basement.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
That was the cave thing. It was this one, right? Cellar grottos are large cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in basements. They'll report a bad smell, which is what he mentioned. Higher humidity at home, noticeable increases in large beetles, frogs, or pests. They have a subterranean lake, so that's where he's hearing the water. Because this is just... He would notice a light, which he didn't mention. Or like pulsating. The horde, he would notice garbage. It's not a portal. Because he would mention a doorway that he wants to go through. There's slug. I feel like he would have noticed a slug. So this sounds like a grotto. Alright. Hey, 100%. Getting really good at this.